Amir Timur was a great-grandson of Genghis Khan, so they are Mongols, and even the Turks.
According to the legend, a curse was believed to be placed upon anyone who disturbed the resting place of Timur.
The observatory was an impressive structure for its time and played a crucial role in advancing the field of astronomy. At the moment, I'm loving him. I have to say, I'm in Uzbekistan. I'm reading and hearing and seeing all the good things he's done. So, love you, Timur. Saint Danial was a biblical prophet and was believed to have been brought to Samarkand during the conquest of the city by the Arab armies in the 8th century. Assalamu alaikum and good morning from Samarkand. We have started our tour. I will be taking you first of all to Amir Timur's Museum. We all know about Amir Timur. हम उसे जानते हैं as a very cruel emperor. He had a very big empire. I will be showing you a map of his empire. He actually went up to Constantinople. He also went to India and he used to destroy everything as well. His main capital was Samarkand. He is known as a great hero in Samarkand and Uzbekistan as a whole because his empire was here. To me, being a Pakistani, I have to say I have a love-hate relationship with Amir Timur because he could be the reason why we are Muslim as well. We have Central Asian blood in us too, and even in Central Asia and Uzbekistan, because he brought so many people from India to work for him. The Uzbek people, especially in Samarkand, I would say there would be a lot of people who have Indian blood in them. Indian, I mean the subcontinent, India, Pakistan, maybe Afghanistan as well. Let's see what I can show you around in his empire and his qabr. There are some legends related to his qabr which I will be telling you as we go along, and some other information. We all know Amir Timur was a great-grandson of Genghis Khan. So they are Mongols, and even the Turks like Ertugrul and stuff, they all are probably descendants of Amir Timur as well. So we have just bought the tickets. Let me just ask one more. Jab, how much was the tickets?
100,000 for all.
For one?
For all of us, 100,000.
100,000. Right.
Yeah.
It is under restoration at the moment. One of the greatest empires Timur had. The Paya Takht. Do we know what Paya Takht is? And it means the pillar, one of the bases of his original throne where he used to sit. It needs some work here and there, but look at this design. That is the main design. And look at, if this is one of the pillars or the bases, don't know how big the throne would have been. Do you remember about the dome? What they said? You know that design, the round things on the dome, is 63 of them. Why is it 63? Yeah, the Prophet ﷺ, because he died at the age of 63. That's why this is made with 63 curves or semicircles, which dome consists of. We all know like Uzbekistan being under Russian rule for very long as well. All of these things were damaged. They were not looked after. They were not bothered about these things. They all came like a bit crumbling, all needed work, and they, mashallah, since 1991 or 92, since Uzbekistan's been independent, their first president, he was so much into this, he started all this work and restored all of these places. That is the map of his empire I was talking about. He's actually been up to Bursa, like the Ottomans. Even the Ottomans were finished for 12 years. 12 years, it was, I think, Bayezid the one he defeated, and because he had so many sons and they were all not united, they just went into hidings and stuff. And this is all the way it comes down. That's Azerbaijan.
I love how they have
That's Baghdad.
I love how they have all their right names there, but they're called Pakistan, Hindustan. It's just
because
like,
it was time at
no,
that
but
time
all of them, they didn't have
oh
their
yes,
names
they
either.
didn't have
so
their names
someone should
either.
change this map.
Yes, That is Bukhara, that's the capital Samarkand. And that is all Lahore, Multan, Delhi. And that is how that is like Pakistan, and that is India. So it's a big massive empire. It was in the 12th and 13th century, 13th, 14th century, and once he died, then the Ottomans came back. That's how it was, wasn't it? So that is the main entrance we should be coming in from, but it's closed at the moment because it's undergoing some work. They tried to make it as original as possible. Like always on top of the doors it will be some ayats or some Arabic inscription written. The tile work. And that is Amir Timur in 1336 to 1405. Oh, it's too much light coming. I can't really get this place from here and there. In them times, they never used to have pictures. If they've drawn a body, they wouldn't draw a face. So in 17th century, if I'm correct, some Russian actually imagined how he actually looked and made that picture, drew that picture, and since then that is the face which we will usually see in any history books, any reference books about Timur, and that is the picture we usually see everywhere. This is how these places became when they were neglected and it was under Russian rule. So much of this work.
There is a legendary story associated with the opening of the grave of Amir Timur. According to the legend, a curse was believed to be placed upon anyone who disturbed the resting place of Timur. The story goes that during the Soviet era in 1940s, a group of archaeologists decided to open the tomb to study the remains of Timur. As the tomb was being opened, an inscription of the inner side of the entrance warned, "When I rise from the dead, the world shall tremble." Ignoring the warning, the archaeologists proceeded with their work. Shortly after opening the tomb, a series of unfortunate events began to occur. Also, soon after, Germany under Hitler invaded the Soviet Union, leading to a devastating war that resulted in immense suffering and loss of life. The legend further suggested that the invasion was attributed to the curse unleashed by disturbing Timur's tomb. It was believed that Timur had foreseen the rise of the destructive invader and had placed a curse to protect his resting place. To rectify the situation, the Soviet authorities decided to rebury Timur with the full honor and conducted a proper Islamic burial. After the reburial, the natural disasters ceased and the disturbances were said to have come to an end. It is also important to note that this story is a legend and does not have any historical evidence to support it. However, it has become a popular tale associated with the opening of Timur's grave and adds to mystic surrounding his final resting place.
Always had that big, long sort of
That
branch,
stick with
stick,
that is it a wolf thing?
and then something at the end of that.
Oh,
top,
yeah.
like every.
That's what we think, you know,
It's
but
like
we
a-
are not sure.
I just think it's just tells you that
Sufi
this is a
shape.
particular shape.
Samarkand, one of the main cities of the ancient Silk Route, where everything used to go past through, like silk from China, carpets from Istanbul, all the gemstones from Tajikistan and other central countries, and spices from India. It all had to go through this great capital of Timur, Samarkand. Uzbekistan or Samarkand is not only famous because of the Silk Route or Timur's empire. One thing very popular or well known, I should say, is for Mirza Ulugh Beg. Mirza Ulugh Beg was a great-grandnephew of Timur. He was very well-known astronomer. He actually had first observatory to look at the planets and the moon. And he also been governor of Samarkand at some point, and he did a lot of work in Samarkand. So here we are to look at the observatory. A part is left of the observatory, which I will be showing you. And there is a little museum inside as well. Let's go and have a look at this part of Muslim history. Part left of the observatory. Let's go and have a look at that first. Then I'll take you in the museum. Very traditional Uzbek style entrance. I have no clue how it used to work, but this is how it looks. The observatory was an impressive structure for its time and played a crucial role in advancing the field of astronomy. Today, the Mirza Ulugh Beg Observatory stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and serves as a historical monument that commemorates the achievements of medieval Islamic astronomers. That is a picture of Mirza Ulugh Beg. Look at some of these students having some lessons of astronomy. There is Amir Timur. Okay. It is saying it's his grandson, but at some places it does say it was his nephew, not a grandson in that way. And we will see, look at that, the Babar, there is the Babar. Babar comes there, and then Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb, the Indo-Pak Mughals. The sample of teaching books in madrasas in the 15th century. Oh, what is this? A column fragment of Mirza Ulugh Beg Observatory in the 15th century. These are the musical instruments, and they are very similar to what we play in the Indo-Pak. Mirza Ulugh Beg Madrasa, that is situated in Rajasthan Square. There is 3 madrasas. I would say the most popular site in Samarkand. You will see in postcards on the internet, anything. This book, Prodromus Astronomia, News of Astronomy, by the famous Polish astronomer John Havelius, containing Mirza Ulugh Beg's catalogue of stars, 1690. Some of the stamps and coins minted in honor of 600th and 615th anniversary of Mirza Ulugh Beg in Uzbekistan. MashaAllah. Babarnama. We all know this book, don't we? Memories of Babar, Prince and Emperor. Before I came to Uzbekistan the first time, always knew Timur as barbarian emperor who killed everybody and he did a lot of zulm on the world and everything. But when I started reading about him prior to coming to Uzbekistan, I realized he wasn't that bad. So sometimes when I read or think about that history I knew before, and then think about all his victories and what work he did and what contributions he did in the world of civilization and education and religion and everything, and about his descendants being the Mughals of India and Pakistan. I do fall in love with the guy as well, so that's why I always say I have a love-hate relationship with Timur. So that's the way it is. So, but at the moment I'm loving him. I have to say, I'm in Uzbekistan. I'm reading and hearing and seeing all the good things he's done. So, love you, Timur. Here is a statue in honor of Mirza Ulugh Beg, 1394 to 1449. Yeah, we were here last time as well. It's so grand.
Google Maps and it got 40k views.
Wow.
It's the worst picture I've ever taken online. It's like a 2-second picture.
Mirza Ulugh Beg was not only a powerful ruler but also a renowned astronomer and mathematician.
Look at the size of it, how big it is.
The tomb of Saint Danial, also known as Danial Khawaja, is located in the city of Samarkand. It is considered a significant religious and historical site.
Okay guys, we are here, which is believed to be the Qabr of Prophet Danial. It is within the city of Samarkand, nearer to the observatory. Let's go and I'll see what I can actually tell you about this place and the significance. Whenever we come to one of the religious places, muqams or mosques or madrasas, we find these benches everywhere. The best thing I found here about people in Uzbekistan is they won't stand up and say their prayers. They all sit down. Sometimes you will find a Khawaja or an Imam or somebody who will be sitting here and they can make the dua for you. We will find all these when we go to the other mazars and qabrs and muqams. And that is the qabr inside. The muqam of Hazrat Danial.
According to Islamic traditions, Saint Daniel was a biblical prophet and was believed to have been brought to Samarkand during the conquest of the city by the Arab armies in the 8th century.
They're really good at the woodworks. Look at all them. You'll find this traditional design everywhere in the mosque, madrasas and muqams, and even nowadays when they make new things they just add that in as a traditional looking art.
The architectural style of the tomb reflects the influence of various periods and dynasties that ruled over Samarkand. Its features includes intricate tilework, colorful mosaic and a domed structure. The site has undergone renovations and restorations over time to preserve its historical and cultural significance. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to subscribe and press the red icon bell if you want to watch more from Uzbekistan and beyond. Bye.